Alright. I guess this is like storytelling and stand-up comedy. But I wrote this like 2 days ago, so I'm not off book yet. Alright. So, people often joke about doing heroin once they reach, say, 70, 80 years old, taking a, why not, approach to drug experimentation. They would wait that long due to the chance of overdosing and dying, given that advanced age brings with it its own set of health problems and concerns, so doing heroin doesn't seem needlessly risky. You might have seen Little Miss Sunshine, Alan Arkin's character. Yeah. I gotta call bullshit on this one. I really do. Like, I don't think it's a good idea. I mean, I guess something similar would be, that's more socially acceptable than heroin, would be scuba diving with sharks, skydiving, free jumping, or driving in Massachusetts. The problem with wanting to try heroin is I don't know anyone happy that's ever done heroin. Like, ever. I met one dude that did heroin, and his name was Don the Punk, and he had punk rock written across all 4 of his digits. He had a non-ironic mohawk, and it was back before people would call cultural appropriation on that. And he used to get a stipend from the government because he had some mental problems, go figure, right? And he would use that to buy opium in bulk and then sell it. And he also did heroin on the side. He's actually he's memorialized in my book as the character Adam. So that's where I got the idea from. He was a real guy, for those of you that have read that. So he didn't really strike me as someone to follow anywhere. You know, you don't want to take your cues on what to do from someone like that. So, you know, maybe I'm wrong, but I'm willing to go with the social perceptions on that. Heroin seems like a bad play. Taking heroin is basically like eyeballing a general anesthesia dose. And that's in search of a good time. That's not a good idea. That's a lot like trying to hijack the space shuttle and being like, I drove a boat once. I got this. I can do it. So from people's good experiences about heroin, I hear it's a lot like zoning out for 8 hours, feeling all tingly, and then it typically ends with throwing up. That's not exactly my idea of a good time, no matter what age I am. So I'm going to go a different route. I'm going to hit an age, when I hit the age, whatever that age may be, you know, given with advanced technology and whatnot, it might be 90, it might be 150, who knows. I'm going to buy a cabin in the woods, and I'm going to stop wearing pants, because honestly, pants, it's the fucking worst. For those of you without the male jiggly bits, you don't really know. Pants fucking suck, don't they? Yeah. The Scots had it right. Kilts. Just let it hang out, man. Just let it go. Traditional Muslims with the robes. Again, great idea. Honestly, they're great.
One of my earliest memories is of my mom zipping up my junk.
Yeah. There you go. See? Yeah, it's not fun. And then underwear, that's just a whole nother layer. Then the underwear wants to pull you one way, the pants pulls you another. Anyway, fuck pants. That's the general thesis. If you don't hear anything else I say tonight, fuck pants. So that's rule number 1 in the cabin. No fucking pants unless it's like 20 outside. Second rule, no children. I've worked with kids for 5 years. I'm tired of having dumb conversations. I don't know if you've ever been around children, but every conversation is pain. It's the same stupid shit over and over and over again. It's like, hey, they're making Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles again. Oh, they're remaking it? Yeah. Does one of them have like a red thing on? Yeah. Does he eat pizza? Yeah. Oh, great. So no pants, no children, and then psychotropic drugs, psychedelic drugs, all the way out. And I don't want any of my family around harshing my death buzz with their dorky faces. It's like Uncle Greg is busy surfing the cosmic wave, and he's talking with an anthropomorphic owl. He's fucking busy, all right? And yeah, I had mushrooms before. It was a great time. I had a great time. Some people freak out. I had a great time. And you know, retirement's boring. I'm watching my dad be retired right now, and after the 477th episode of Pawn Stars, It's like, okay, I get it. I can't do that. So I didn't realize this, no one told me this about eating THC, is that it can actually be very, very psychotropic. Did any of you know anything about this? No? Okay, there's a chemical reaction that happens, and it can give you hallucinations and whatnot. And no one fucking told me. So I went to the weed doctors, or whatever they're called, and it was a permastone dude with bloodshot eyes, and one eye was like permanently like that. He had a Grognak the Barbarian t-shirt on, and he was my reference for this. So, you know, whenever you get into sort of medical stuff, you want to go to that guy, right? Could you imagine if that was your real doctor? Duh, my neck hurts. No, what's up, bro? Yeah, no. So that was the guy that was going to guide me through this experience. Meanwhile, I hadn't ever done it. So he suggested buying this 150 milligram of THC cookie and you know what's up, and breaking it into 3 parts. And being that I'm not a complete idiot, I was like, I'm gonna go 4. I'm gonna go 4 parts on this. I think Grognak here might not have the right idea. So I take the first one, and everything is as expected. It takes about 3 hours to kick in. I get tired. I fall asleep. I have cool dreams. Good times. A few days later, I take the second one. Reality unfolds, and I'm in my bed, and I'm like clinging to it, completely unable to move, and just riding through the cosmic highway. And has anyone ever seen the original Dune? The David Lynch Dune? Yeah. You know those weird floaty things that bend space and time? I felt like one of those. And about 3 hours later, after the Fremen had ousted the Emperor and Arrakis was free, I came down and I was like, okay, maybe less of that. But that's at 32 rather. So when I'm old, I'm thinking, all right, I'll go for that. That sounds like a good way to go. So, I'll leave heroin to the people that want to try it or do the whole opiate thing that everyone else seems to do legally. But for me, I'm going to eat weird drugs until I learn how to talk to trees. So, yeah, that's my retirement plan. All right. Thank you.